Hey guys, Bottom25 here, playing FSX once again. Today, we will be flying an Aer Lingus A330, the EIDAA, with Igor, who is my co-pilot. Oh, it feels good to be in a position of power.
Yes, it does.
Right, let's get the engine started. You focus on getting the engine started, I'll focus on getting the doors closed.
Yeah, okay, do you want me to power the engines on now?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're flying from Dublin
I'm not
to
sure if the
Frankfurt.
EPU actually affects the thing, but
No,
I'm
it
gonna
doesn't.
turn it.
No, it does not. Right, doors are closing. Oh wait.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn everything on. Because I'm realistic.
Yes.
Okay, engine 1s are started on the A330 Aer Lingus first.
Well,
Oh, I don't have control because you're the cap. Oh wait, engine
yes,
1
you
start.
do. I can see these things spooling up.
Yeah, it's just coming on online now.
Alright, so, which runway will we take off from? Is there... Yeah, there's no way to...
Well, winds are coming from 245, so I'll say we're using 28, runway 28.
So which is that one? Is that the one that's going off into the distance or the one parallel to the airport?
The one parallel to the airport, which is, well...
That's the one kind I couldn't take off with an... that's the one kind I couldn't take off on with a 737.
No, it's the one going... coming in from the west and heading out towards the...
Oh, right, yeah. That's what I said. The one that goes off into nowhere, or the one that's parallel to the airport. The one that's parallel to the airport is the one kind I took off from. Right, do you think you can turn on the second engine?
Yep. We'll be using flaps 1 for this... I actually know the correct rotation speed for this aircraft, as I have
So you'll be calling out V1, V2 rotate.
Yep.
V1... Sometimes it's V1 rotate, V2.
Yeah, it is.
Right, do you have... You didn't bother turning the landing lights on.
Oh, the landing lights come on when we go onto the runway.
Oh, right, so I just turned that off. Right, wing, I'm turning on the other lights there. Does this thing have a seatbelt sign, by the way?
Yeah, I turned them on.
Where? So where are they? I just want to know.
Oh, they are right...
Never mind, I see them. Okay, are we ready to go?
Yes, we are.
Okay, then. Push back. Parking brakes.
Keep the lights right. I'll keep the lights realistic. I'll turn the strobes off until we get onto the runway.
Alright. Okay, I just turned them all on. Right, pushback should have started.
Yes, it has.
Set flaps for takeoff, because they do that very shortly after pushing back.
Yeah.
Flaps have been set. Flaps 1, you said, yes?
Yeah, set to flaps 1.
Yeah, this is very Irish weather, though. Cloudy. Right, we're turning.
That's true.
We are turning. You see that, yes? You can acknowledge.
Yes.
So wait, what is going to be our heading after takeoff? Igor is also serving the role of ATC, just in case you're wondering, to an extent.
Do you see the heading turning?
Yeah, I can... What do you mean? Oh, yeah, I can see you setting the heading, yes.
Yeah, we're going to set it to 280 for now.
Okay. I'll taxi us to the runway. I'll take off, and then we'll watch Igor land. It will be fun watching someone else suffer.
Yes, it will.
Yeah, this time you don't get to judge me. I get to judge you, because I put this down fairly smoothly in... Where do I fly this, LAX?
Well, I do fly realistic aircraft payware, and I don't use, like, freeware.
Yeah, and meanwhile, I'm the guy who's able to put down any aircraft, almost.
That's true. Would I set the navigation thing to navigation or GPS mode?
Stay in GPS, I believe.
Okay, GPS is now on.
I thought I set it to that. Right, I am controlling the aircraft now. Wait, what is with this again? Just keep an eye. I'm turning fully to the left.
Okay, flaps 1 is set.
Yeah, come on, I'm just going to have to only yaw by the looks of it. You can't roll as well.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, you might... Oh, come on, this aircraft does not want to turn. This aircraft is not willing to cooperate.
Alright, the engines are both on, aren't they? Yeah.
Yep. Yes, no, that's just a glitch with this aircraft, so I'm just going to have to kind of... If you go into external view and just look at the rudder, then you'll see what I have to do here.
So what I tell you, like...
Tell me what?
Oh yeah, I see the problem now.
Yeah, you could just see the rudder flapping.
Yeah, the rudder keeps on flapping like.
I'm not doing that anymore though. I'm just. Alright, there we go.
Okay, taxi lights are now on.
Wow, it took you long enough. It's fun just hearing the effects of the throttle on Igor's computer. Because I have the sound
I am getting 20 to 13 FPS.
I have no idea how many FPS I'm getting, but it's probably in the 30s or 40s.
That's probably true.
I mean, I was running like 70, 80 FPS in P3D.
Nice.
Super 2-year-old supercomputer.
Okay, well I armed out auto throttle now.
Arm? Oh yeah, you can. You're the one who's familiar with the procedures. Even though you're the co-pilot. But
You are the captain, so I have to listen to you.
Exactly. Oh, position of power, it's so fun.
Approaching. 3.
Okay, approach is clear. You can taxi onto the runway now.
Okay, so will you turn on strobe and landing?
Okay, before start checklist. Before takeoff checklist. Landing lights on. Runway turn off lights are on.
Oh, so that was on.
Off.
Approaching. 2-8.
Beacon on. Strobe on. Wing logo on. Taxi lights off. Before takeoff checklist complete. Flaps are set to 1. Speed brake, you cannot arm it obviously because this is freeware.
Exactly.
2-8.
So we're ready to go in essence, you're saying?
Yes.
Right, so let's just get aligned and then we'll spool up the engines.
Okay, I'll call out the rotations and all that.
Yep, I'm doing this in third person, by the way.
I'm doing this first version.
Yeah, I think you should have started recording, but no, we're not doing that on this flight. But maybe later, in the future. Right, oh, no, not view change. Right. Full speed, I'm turning the FD on. Flight director
Release
is
brakes.
on. Release brakes?
Yes.
Brakes have been released. I'm no longer holding the joystick. Okay, now I have my hand back on the joystick. Right.
Remember, yeah, I say rotate, you obviously rotate.
Well, 80 knots we'll start off with. 80 knots.
No, it's 80 on the Boeing, 100 knots on the Airbus.
Oh, 100 knots. Check. Oh, we're drifting. Correcting, trying to stay on the bloody runway.
V1. Rotate.
Rotate. Almost tail striked. And we are
Positive
almost
rate.
stalling, by the way.
Positive rate.
Oh, gear up.
You're coming up. Will I set the speed hold?
Yes.
Speed hold is enabled.
Flaps
Autopilot on.
up. Autopilot on. Flaps up.
Autopilot engaged.
Yep, I can see the aircraft's nose dropping. Flaps up. We are descending.
Yeah, I know, the vertical speed was not set.
Oh, you twat. Get it set. Why 5,000, you idiot? Nope, screw you. Autopilot off.
Pull it. Or stall.
Nope.
Oh my god.
We're fine. I just trust you, Igor. I'm going to set this up myself.
Good. Flaps up.
I pulled them up.
Okay.
Alright, autopilot back on. Is attitude hold on? You didn't even turn on the attitude hold, you idiot.
Whoops.
Yeah, that's quite a big whoops, Igor. You almost killed us, and we're still almost clipping trees. I'm keeping my eye on the speed, though.
Yeah, my rank
Please
is now
tell me you have speed hold on.
going decreased. My rank is now decreased.
Yes, it has. See, I'm outranking you. So, should we change heading?
Does it not follow the flight plan?
No, we don't have the nav hold on yet. I turn on nav hold?
Yes, do.
Wait, what? You turned on heading hold, so.
Oh, yeah, sorry, yeah.
Yep, nav hold on. We are turning out of Dublin. Oh boy, this is a lot more complicated than I thought.
Yes, it is.
Igor, maybe next flight we'll do a de Havilland Comet. I sent you the link.
Yep.
Surprisingly, it has a fully functional autopilot system. It's also just flight, so it's payware. So you should be satisfied.
Affirmative.
Right, keep turning. Right. We're at 3,600 feet at the moment.
4,000 now.
Yeah. I feel there's just these lens flares coming out from the clouds with no visible sun. Also, Igor, what type of engine is on this aircraft? You there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What engine is on A330?
What engines they use?
Yes.
Ooh, CFMs, I think.
Bit more in depth, please. Number, serial number.
I don't know.
You should, you idiot!
I'm no A330 pilot.
You want to be?
Not A330.
I'm just looking at all the other people. There is nobody. Everybody's on the other side of the planet.
Here, 1 second.
Seriously.
Give it
Oh, that guy is not. Irish aviator.
Okay.
He appears to be quite close, this Irish aviator chap.
Yeah. We're still in the clouds are really dense.
Yeah. So, hold on, what? Oh no, that's just our own contrast. Aircraft, multiplayer, Irish aviator. Yeah, he appears to be almost directly in front of us. Igor, tell me if you
8,000
see an
feet.
aircraft near us.
What?
Tell me if you see an aircraft near us. There is a guy who appears to be quite close to us. Irish aviator.
If the TCAS actually worked in this, it'd be amazing.
It doesn't. It doesn't exist. Then again, it doesn't exist in the Captain Sim 727 either now, does it?
Nope. Well, it is Captain Sim after all, so you have
What's
to
your
forget
problem
that
with Captain Sim? Seriously.
Captain Sim can't make planes.
I don't know. The 727 and 737-200 are pretty amazing, and so is the 707. No autopilot. Wait, why did you switch back to nav? Okay.
I didn't switch anything.
It just went back to nav and then switched back to GPS. Should I turn off the landing lights?
Yeah, you can now. And seatbelt sign is off now.
Great, I can see it turning off there. Should we turn off the no smoking just for the crack?
Way ahead of you.
Yes, I'm also giving you a HUD.
Thank you, and yeah, we'll climb to 3,400 now. I'll set
3,000,
up.
34,000 you mean?
Yeah.
I'm going to set up the VS. Also, Igor will be landing, as I
Oh,
said.
jeez, too high, too high.
What? Oh god, we're not Concord, goddammit, we're not a U2 either. Did you actually see my U2 video?
Which one?
U2, spy plane.
Oh no.
Watch it.
Yes.
Watch it. Player Lord of the Potato has left the game.
Nice.
Oh, we're actually... I'm going to see if I zoom in. Can I see this Irish aviator? What is RA299? Is that just a call sign?
Wait, I'll look at him.
He's out on the... of my window.
Yeah, I know. Alright.
Keep him around the
It's like just a call sign.
Yeah, right, so we're going to this... I'm going to slow our rate of descent by 500 feet per minute because we were losing speed.
Good. Wow, that sunset is actually amazing.
Yep, too bad we're going to be landing it... Well, too bad you are going to be landing at night.
I don't mind. I like actually. Nice.
That just scared me. Oh yeah, aircraft Icarus C-42 Red Cross substituted by RQ-1 Predator. Yeah, it's fun just seeing like how a Cessna gets replaced with a US military drone.
You still recording?
Yes, I'm recording. I'm going to pause at the 15-minute mark, which is in less than 30 seconds.
Good.
Right, we are losing speed, so I'm going to slow our rate of ascent again.
Yeah, okay.
Have you just been in first person this whole time?
Yep.
Why would you even do that? You can't appreciate the aircraft.
Well, I went outside when I took the screenshot of the aircraft.
Okay, I'll see you guys at Frankfurt. Okay, guys, we've begun our descent into Frankfurt. Igor is in full control of the aircraft.
Okay, 24,000 feet for now. I really hope I'm ready for this.
You can look at the vertical speed, Igor.
Yes, I know.
Shouldn't you be compensating for that, or can I control the speed brakes? No, I can't.
You can control the speed brakes if you want.
Wait a second. Can I?
Yeah, you can control the flaps, lights.
Oh, okay, it's just a bit of delayed reaction, okay. Keeping an eye on speed. We are over speeding slightly, so I'm going to use a bit more.
Okay.
Just sometimes it takes a bit of time to respond. Yeah. So I'll control the flaps, for example, and the gear, and you fly the aircraft.
Yeah. You're gonna have to trust me on the speed, though.
Hey, Igor, I'm going in at 140 knots now as well, so...
Good.
Wait, why are we slowing down to 240?
I don't know.
Yeah.
It should be 250, because it's 250 above 10,000 feet. If you're 250 above, below, 250 knots below 10,000, you actually get fined. But
Below
this is flight
10,000?
simulator. It's for fun purposes.
Well, then again, yeah, I'm coming in at 290 below 10,000. And then, like, when it's like, okay, descend to your final altitude, I'm like, okay. Full spoilers and down to 140. Alright, speed is going... I'm just going to pull this in.
Well,
There's still no cockpit lights.
Now I know the ILS doesn't work.
Yeah, the ILS may be problematic. Hopefully you don't rely too much on that.
No, not really.
Okay.
I mean, it's good if you have it, but like, no.
Say that again? Sorry, Igor.
It's better to fly with the ILS.
Yeah, I never use the ILS.
That's because you really can't use the ILS on freeware.
What?
You can't use ILS on freeware.
Yeah, some of them have it. Oh, is that you turning, or is that just the autopilot?
Autopilot.
Okay, Cessna 172 SP, mild air, mild blah blah blah. I'm just checking all the aircraft. Yeah, hold on, I'll be back in a sec. Okay then, continuing the flight. Alright, yeah, that's why I have to set to the wrong thing. There's no aircraft near us. Oh, we're leveling out, so that means in with the spoilers or continue descent.
No, stay like this for now.
So stay at this altitude?
Actually, we'll descend a little bit more.
Okay, I'm just saying because the spoilers are slowing us down quite a bit.
Yeah, down to 16,000 for now.
Well, hey, it's your aircraft at the moment. Ooh, moon.
You can control the MCP as well.
What's the MCP?
I keep forgetting what the M stands for, but the CP is a control panel. Like all the speeds, like speed, heading, course.
Yep. Let me just get...
Okay, the heading at Frankfurt will be landing. Most likely going to be 25 right.
Why can I... There we go.
25
Never mind.
left, right, or center. I'm not sure.
Whoa, we're descending way too quickly.
Way too? Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah, thanks. Oh.
2,000 is fine.
I have the spoiler set for 3,000, so I think we should go to 3,000. Thanks. It works better for you, it seems, because you're in control of the aircraft or something, but for me it takes a while to respond, you know, and it's confusing. So this would be fun, just watching a landing in third person and not have to worry about a thing. Wait, what happens if I hit Shift T just here? Would that mean I send you a request to give me control? Okay, don't give me control. Just don't give me control.
Yeah, you have a request to control there.
Okay, I was just wondering what that does.
Okay, I'm just gonna examine Frankfurt am Main Airport, or Main, or whatever.
Yeah, Frankfurt Main, and then there's Frankfurt Frankfurt Hans Airport. Oh, let's go with the German stereotypes.
Okay, I'll be checking the runways there. Yeah, 25 is obviously going to be in use.
So which one will be in use, you say?
Runway 25. I guess. Well, it depends on the winds because they might change at Frankfurt. Right now we're going to be using 25 right.
Okay, I trust you. I'm going to open up map view for a moment.
I'm on flight radar now.
Flight radar. Oh right, okay. Flight radar
Just
24.
inspecting the airport.
So basically, shouldn't you give me control then?
Not really, no.
So basically, you're saying.
Nothing's gonna happen. Don't worry.
Sorry. Can I control the gear?
Yes, you can.
Yes, I can.
And it's going down.
Yeah, I'm pulling it. I gave the command to pull back up.
It's going up.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear about Dublin building a new runway?
Really? Well, you told me that they're building a new runway to support the A380s.
Yeah, 28 right.
28 right.
Yeah, so it's gonna be 28 left and 28 right.
So 28 is the one we took off from.
Yeah, which will be now known as 28 left.
Okay, so to the right of that will be the new one.
Yeah, it's gonna be 1 kilometer longer.
That's a lot. Okay, I pulled in the spoilers here, so
Yep. Okay.
the AP is working on getting us settled in.
I'm just looking at the GPS as well at the same time.
Oh, this aircraft is half freighter by the looks of it.
Come on, map.
Go into aircraft view and left wing view or right wing view, just one of the wing views if you can. If you can, and then turn around and face the aircraft. Yeah, have you done it?
Yep.
Also, if you look at the bottom of the aircraft, you can see those two kind of grooves in front of, like, those two holes. Do you know what those are?
No.
Igor, you're the expert here. Should I set the autopilot to descend further?
Well, do you know when you press shift 3? Do you know where it says Amasi? Massey.
Wait, what?
Press shift
what?
3,
Shift 3.
and do you see where it says Mathog to Amasi?
Yes.
By Amasi, which is in 8 minutes,
Yeah.
we're gonna have to be level at about. Once I'll check the GPS again. At about. One GPS. 8,000 feet.
So should I descend, say, 11,000 now?
Or
should I-
12,000.
12, okay. Even though my no response. It's not responding.
Really?
Yep. Oh, never mind. It is now.
No, that's me there.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah. Try. Oh, it does work.
I'm just going. All right. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Yep. It just takes a bit of time. Probably because it's using your computer to calculate it. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've lost count altogether. I'm not counting anymore. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. Alright, let's get the spoilers out here. Oh, I'm going full spoilers, aren't I?
Yep.
Yep. And it's just a bit further. A small bit. Oh well, this is just... Yeah, just leave it at that. And if required, I'll just do pulsing, as I call it. There we go. Okay, it's sending smoothly. Alright, so it's going to take us 8 minutes to reach Amasi, you say?
Well, it says when you press shift 3, it says ETE 6 minutes remaining.
Where? Hold on. ETA 2234 LC. Oh, ETE 006. Okay.
Yeah, do you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Now it's 05.
Yep, so we're going to level off here, and I'm going to do a bit of more speed breaks and then. So 8,000 feet we need to be at by that point. So 8, so that's a 3,000 foot difference.
Yeah.
5... Hold on, 5 divided by 3.
What?
Divide 5 by 3. Oh, screw it. I'm just going to set it to this.
1.75.
Oh no, we're at 12,000, so it's 4. Screw it. I'm beginning our descent to that altitude.
Okay, and
Whoa. I think the aircraft just stalled a bit. Do I still have those? What is this aircraft doing? It's just suddenly just jerking up and down.
okay, we're gonna set a speed to 240 now.
I'm just working on the altitude hold, because that sometimes can be a bit problematic, so set it to 8,000.
The runway in Dublin,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
gonna start.
Oh,
The construction will start in 2017 and will be completed by 2020.
That's going to take a long time to build up bloody runway.
Well, it is like 3 kilometers long.
And it's just a block of concrete.
Oh yeah, good point. Yeah, but they have to clear all the land as well.
I mean, negative 1,000 feet per minute. We should be at 8,000 by that point. Should I turn on the landing lights and the...
Oh yeah, there's no smoking is now on.
Yeah, I turned on seat belts and landing.
Yep. Taxi lights will come on. Just literally final approach.
Oh, really? I thought you only turned on the taxi lights after you land.
Well, you see that it states like off taxi and takeoff. Like takeoff is used for takeoff,
Yeah, obviously. Taxi is used when taxiing.
and taxi is used when you short file as well.
No clue why that would be useful at all, but then again, I'm
Okay,
not
I'll
one
set the
of
course to
those.
25.
Wait, course? Does that mean heading?
Yeah, like final runway heading.
Oh.
I don't know the exact runway heading, but I'm guessing it's like 253 or 254.
ETHM is nearest runway at the moment, by the looks of it. I know ETSB is. It's
Gin-
interesting seeing some of these names.
Gingy has left the game.
Yep. Shift 3, is it? Yes.
Yep.
Right, 4 minutes. Yeah, we should be down to that point by Amasi.
Yep.
Alright, just zoom out here a bit. Zoom out. GPS 500. Yeah, so that's Frankfurt.
Yeah, we're gonna be at 8,000 with like 2 minutes to spare.
Okay, that's really. I mean, I'm only descending at 1,000 feet per minute, so it should only be around 1 minute to spare.
Well,
But then
I am-
again, you did slow down, so
and again, I am a
Well.
mathematics genius.
yeah. Some things
Either way.
don't work out. Alright, let's see. 9,000 feet.
A good warning. Do you know the game Dovetail Flight Simulator?
Yes. The flight school, you mean?
Do not buy it.
Flight school?
Waste of fun. Waste of money.
Flight school, you mean, yeah?
Yeah.
Why
Well,
is it a
it's
waste
money
of...
for me? Because even
Your,
on
your
low
game
settings,
can't run it, yeah? Or your
on
game
low
or PC?
settings, because there's a new engine and it comes with like brand new scenery. Like on your computer on ultra settings, it will run at about 10 FPS.
Yeah. And I have a supercomputer.
Well, not super.
Well, compared to yours...
Compared to mine, it's like God even knows how to call it.
Yeah.
Okay, ETH.
Yeah, supercomputer, his TI-82. Or Commodore 64, maybe.
Amasi. From Amasi, we will go to Rudis? No.
Shift 3. Right, Massey we'll reach at 2 minutes, so...
Yeah.
Yeah, we are almost at that altitude. Tell me if I should change any autopilot settings for the moment.
Yeah, alright.
I want to help you, but I kind of want to see you fail. That I know that's mean, but that is just a thing I have. Will I taxi when after we land? Or will that be you taxiing?
You can taxi and I'll descend to 6,000.
So you're going to set the descent rate to 6,000, yeah?
No, like altitude
6,000?
5,000.
Yeah, altitude. And set the descent rate to 1,000 feet per minute. Yeah. Wait, what are you setting it to?
1,200.
I'm keeping my eye on the speed to make sure that we're not going to overspeed. So basically, yeah, just add a small bit of spoilers. Like, very small. As in that these things will bear... These things aren't even visible above the wing as being, spoilers. Please ignore Igor sitting down or doing whatever he's doing because it's very loud.
No, I'm just turning the sound on in the simulator.
Oh, really? Very that thing was. 24th turn of 40. Wait, what do you have to speak? 235.
What?
235. Okay. Well, we are almost at
Compensate for the
Amasi.
descent rate and the speed increase.
Yep. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's a cool. There's a cliff there and then a thing. Like a plateau, kind of.
Okay, we're reaching Amasi ETA about 1 minute.
Alright, I'm going to check. Shift 3. Yeah, ET 000. So we should be reaching it shortly. And will the aircraft be turning by itself, or will you be setting the heading?
By itself.
Right, so this aircraft does not have an autoland though, Igor, remember that?
I know, that's why I'm here.
Yeah, Igor is the autoland. Because Igor is a robot.
Yeah.
Right, we're about to turn to the right.
Yep.
I said that just as the aircraft started.
We're now turning.
Yep. Good thing we have the seat belts on.
Send 4,000.
Are you setting that now? Yeah, you are.
Yep.
Tell me if I should... Wait. Tell me if I should do anything like set flaps, gear, anything.
Yeah, right.
This is weird, just sitting here and not doing anything. It feels weird because usually I'm, panicking at the last minute of approach, trying to, get out, make sure everything is set.
Pilots only panic like 3 times a year.
When?
Special like flight simulator, a special flight sim exam, special like health exam, and I think it's like I don't know what else. It's like another like exam.
And when they'll be flying on their wedding anniversary.
What?
Or if they're flying on their wedding anniversary and they're not able to they're not able to buy their wives gifts.
Oh yeah.
This only applies for male pilots. Keeping an eye on speed.
Okay, approaching 4,000.
Yep, I'm going to get ready to pull in the spoilers all together. Nose is rising. I'm going to safely at 4,000. Right, let's see how long until the next... 2 minutes until the next waypoint, which is Ubidu and then Rudis and then EDDF.
Is it EDDF after Rudis?
Yep.
Right.
EDDF is the airport.
I kind of figured that out.
No, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to the people who might not be familiar with this area.
Okay.
Should we descend further or slow down or anything?
What? Approaching into Germany, 4,000 is fine.
Okay, I'm talking about speed though.
Speed is fine as well for now.
Okay.
Actually, we're at 4,000, so we can speed up to 240 now.
Why would you slow down then speed up, Igor?
Do not question the... you're the captain.
Exactly, I have the right to question.
What did I just do?
What did you just do? There's nothing changing.
No, my GPS. Oh, there we go.
Shift 3. 1 minute until Ubidu, so I
6
think...
nautical miles to Ubidu.
Why do the Germans have to name their beacons so stupidly?
Kudos.
What did you say?
5 nautical miles.
This is only my second flight to Frankfurt.
Really?
Yeah, the previous was the Tupolev 134.
This is like my 3rd or 4th time into Frankfurt.
It's a good thing you're landing. I've flown from Dublin very many times, though.
Same. A lot.
A lot?
A lot.
Oh, this is fun. A 737-800 replaced by Alaska Airlines 737 MAX 8.
Yeah, we're now going to be turning towards Rudus.
So, well, the aircraft is already turning.
Less than 1 minute.
Yeah, and then we'll be very close to Frankfurt.
Well, you were right with the just above, just above.
What do you mean, just above?
Like 1 hour, 30 minutes.
Yeah, see.
Well, it's 1 hour, 10 minutes now.
Really?
Like, when do we start to fly? 7?
a bit after 7 actually.
Like about 10, 12 past, something like that.
Yeah.
So about, 1 hour 30 minutes now. 1 minute to Woodus, and then,
And
to my knowledge, about 12 to 13 minutes to Frankfurt.
okay.
Do you see the thing where it says like Echo Tango Oscar Uniform, like, but beside like WBD
What should I be in?
GPS?
Okay, yeah, I'm not in that. Where? Next to what?
Do you see EDDF?
ED EDDF.
Where the white line ends?
Oh yeah, Frankfurt. Yeah, sorry.
Go down, like.
What do you mean go down?
Do you see where it says WBD?
Yeah.
At about there, I'm gonna take control of like heading and all that stuff.
I mean, I take control of considerable bit earlier, but yeah. Well, I take control once I have the airport in sight.
Wait a minute. Wait. No, we won't even bother landing 2-5 right.
What will we land on?
No, not even 2-5. We're gonna be using opposite of 2-5 is runway 7.
Runway 7? Which is that one? Is that the one that's just like perpendicular to the
We're heading
others?
towards it now.
Is that the one perpendicular to the others?
Yes, pretty much.
Oh, good.
No. Do you see in GPS the lines?
Hold on. Control Shift 3. Sorry. Yeah.
The green lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, those. Whoa, 3 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, you should take over.
Yeah, I'm taking control.
Should I slow down?
230 knots, please.
230.
Yep. Okay, I have control.
What color is the
4.
dress?
Okay, so that should be set to 230. 230.
Is
Whoa, what? Sometimes it. I think.
Whoa, airport is massively in sight.
Yep. Should I slow down further and extend flap/gear, or descend?
Flaps 1, set speed 185,
Set speed 185.
and flaps 1.
Flaps have been set to 1, or should be set to 1.
Yep.
Right. 185.
Yep. Okay. Altitude hold is off. I have control in altitude. Yep.
Good. I'm working on the speed. Yep, you definitely have control on altitude.
Yeah.
Right, 183
Actually-
knots at the moment,
Here.
so
You keep controlling the speed. I took the autopilot off.
good. Oh god, no. 1, 2, 3. Right, that should be
set
same.
spoilers out.
Spoilers? Yep, full spoilers. Should be coming out shortly.
Gear down.
Gear down. Flaps
Flaps
full.
2.
Oh, 2. Should I close the spoilers now?
Spoiler closed.
Spoilers retract. The other thing is they take a while to respond. Now they've pulled in.
Yeah. Set speed to 170.
Oh god, that's going to be a bit difficult for the aircraft jerking around as it is. Should I just... never mind, I can't turn off auto throttle, so 170?
Yeah. Actually, set speed 145. 145 and flaps full.
Okay. Well, I have the flaps full.
2500.
Right, a bit of spoilers, Igor. I'm going to tell you I'm going to use them.
No, don't. Well,
Okay.
yeah, leave it for now.
Oh god. Sometimes this is glitchy a bit. Speed 145. The spoilers are in, aren't they? Yeah. Flaps are going out to full, so. So right, we'll just be turning left shortly, Igor?
Spoilers, a little bit more spoilers until I say
I'm not
stop.
using spoilers.
Yeah, leave it for now.
So no spoilers.
Yep, no spoilers.
So will I be just, once we touch the ground, I'll open the spoilers?
Flaps full are set. Is set. Flaps full is set.
Yeah, should I turn off on the taxi lights?
Taxi lights are already on. Yeah,
Oh, really?
now turning on to the localizer.
Wait, no, I'm going to turn off the nose light because we shouldn't be... Wait, is that even on? I'm confused. I'm just in third person watching you just maneuver this massive... Well, not that massive, I mean I've landed A380s and Antonovs. Okay, so... Which runway are we landing on? 25 left or 25 right?
7 left.
Oh, 7 left. Shouldn't you be turning a bit more then?
No. Sure, if we miss 7 left, we'll just do sidestep to 7 right.
Yeah. You say my approaches are bad.
Well, that's because first of all, I use real stars and SIDS. Wasn't that bad, to be honest.
Have you seen my screen? I'm seeing how this aircraft is actually
Whoa,
moving.
160 knots. What is happening?
Should I turn off the auto throttle?
Auto throttle off.
Yep. And spoilers full.
Nope, no, do not deploy spoilers.
Well, too late. Pull them in though. I'm pulling them in.
Good. Okay, I have control.
So pull the engines back. You're on the right glide slope.
I really can't tell with the lights. Are we too high or too low?
You're at the right altitude according to me. Will I be your eye and just tell you if you're too high or too low? You're too low a bit. You're a bit too low.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to keep an eye on your speed and give you a speed readout.
Approaching 07 left.
Right, we're approaching 07 left. According to this call-out system I have that I named Meg. Yeah, it's fun to just say "shut up, Meg."
Yeah, okay. I have control of the speed.
Well, you should have had that earlier.
Yeah, I know. Speed, altitude, I have it all perfectly. How is it? Well, yeah. Oh, there we go. Two reds, 2 whites on the pappies.
Really?
Descend a bit faster. I'll have control of the what's it called, spoilers and everything.
And I just popped the spoilers for a little bit.
I'll pop them out when I'm ready. All right.
Okay. Make sure you don't stumble because that's an unstable approach if I've ever seen one. And I've seen many approaches. Can I brake? No, I can't. Okay, I'm
50. Don't deploy.
I'm not deploying. Okay, I thought the game correct. This is going to be a long landing.
No. Okay, I'm.
Screw you, I'm deploying.
Long landing. Long landing.
Spoiler deployed.
You're down. Whoa, you just sank through on my screen. Do you have? Yep, you've popped the reversers. Technik Lufthansa.
Not bad. 246 FPM. Okay, reverse.
Okay, you'll need to watch this landing on my screen because for me the nose gear just dipped into the ground and it just bounced back.
Say hello to multiplayer. Here, Willie, can you turn the landing lights off?
Yep. Just 1 second.
Spoilers in, flaps are up.
Landing lights off.
I granted you control. When you're ready, take over.
Shift T. I pressed Shift T. There we go, I have control. This is much better. Because now it's smooth for me on my screen. Not
you have control.
Right, should I taxi to just one of these nearby Lufthansa gates?
Yeah, go on.
Even though we're Aer Lingus, not Lufthansa.
Well, the landing's not that bad itself, was it?
The landing itself wasn't bad. It was a bit long, so probably a bit of loss of points there. But you stopped on the runway, so...
Kudos.
So yeah, it's better than that Garuda Indonesia flight.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see that air crash investigation episode?
I think so.
The
I've
one
seen
that
too many.
bounced a few
I've seen
times.
too many of them.
I've seen all of them.
Okay.
Alright, we'll turn this taxiway here.
Okay.
And then we'll power off the engines once I park. I'll tell you when to do that. And why is it called Lufthansa? Luft means fly.
What the hell is happening?
What happened?
You struck the terminal.
Nope.
Me.
For me, no. I'm actually stopped nicely. Right, I'll power off the
For me,
engine.
half the plane is in the terminal.
Right. Hold on. Just stay there.
Wait, it's fine. It's fine now. It's fine now.
Oh, you should have taken a screenshot. Right, the engines are spooling down now. Open the doors. And all doors have been opened. Okay guys, so that was a flight from Dublin to Frankfurt with an A330. I'm Captain Boss 1925. My co-pilot was Igor. Goodbye.
Goodbye.